Hey, Scott Paradis here. Great to be with you. Thanks for taking a few minutes to hear what I have to share. I've been working through the money game, and one of the, I would say, practical or pragmatic topics that I wanted to share with you today was this idea of taxes. Now, how does that relate to our money game? As I've stated before, all wealth is the product of human beings doing productive, constructive things for each other. All wealth is the product of real people doing real things to benefit each other. That is how a market comes into being. That is what we do with a market is we exchange value that we create. We are by nature creators, and we have created everything. Look around you. Look at your iPhone, your computer, the walls that you are surrounded by, all the things that you have in the space around you, your automobile. All of these things are creations, the work of human hands. Ideas and energy applied to this material creation, the resources that we've been given by God, this material creation. All of that results, all of the prosperity and abundance we experience is the result of human beings doing productive, constructive things. But I've been thinking about and doing research on this idea of how come some people are so challenged when accumulating money, accumulating assets, accumulating wealth. Part of the drain that people point to and recognize is you must be cognizant of taxes. Now, I'm not against taxes. Taxes, in theory, are our collective pooling of energy to achieve collective results, hopefully positive, constructive results. Now, the question or the idea that I want to plant with you, the thought that I want to leave with you is why have we chosen to primarily tax the most productive of all sectors? That is human beings doing productive, constructive things. We tax that. Why do we tax labor? Why are we taxing income? This is real people doing productive, constructive things that grows the pie for all of us, that creates more prosperity, more opportunity, more abundance. Why are we taxing that? Why are we taxing individuals and corporations who are doing productive, constructive things? That's an interesting question. Well, you can say, well, we need a source of income, and that's a major source of income. But there is something else that is more fundamental to our environment that, in theory, and I would say in practice, should be the focus of our taxes, and that is land and property. Land and property. Now, the only reason somebody owns is because we collectively agree to give ownership, which ultimately is control of whatever that asset is. In this case, what I'm referring to is land. Land. An economist in the late 1800s into the early 1900s by the name of Henry George, he looked at this and said, look, we've got this all backwards. We are taxing the most productive aspect of what we do, which is human labor, our creativity, our creative capacity. We're taxing that instead of taxing land. Land is a creation of God. It's not something we create. So we're allowing people to use that land for virtually no tax at all. The tax base should be to the people that are controlling the property. That's where the taxes should come from, because from that, then capital grows and opportunity grows from there. We have this whole tax system backwards. We are taxing absolutely the wrong thing. Think about that. Think about that. We should be taxing land when instead we're taxing productivity. We are deliberately diminishing productivity and allowing people without any effort at all to soak in the abundance. This is the taking game overlaying the making game. We collectively, all of us, by taxing productive activity, have decided that the taking game gets precedence over the making game. We are absolutely wrong with that. Absolutely wrong. We've got our tax system all screwed up. We need to flip it. Flip it. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. I will see you again soon.